Hi, it's almost night time, and I want to cover the dream that I had. It's a really weird dream. It was I was called into a group of people, and it was almost like a courtroom, and so there were a lot of people I knew. My pastors were sitting there with their wives, and somehow they wanted to speak to me about my life and things that had not gone well in the past, and almost like pinpointing at mistakes that I'd done. But besides that, on one side there were this group of Christian people, but on the other side, I have friends from various backgrounds of life, and they were there too. And uh, I just got a chance to hug them and welcome them into this courtroom and to ask them, listen, here's a group of people who are judging me, and here's a group of people who are witnessing to the events that have occurred in my life. The courtroom eventually fell silent because there was so much judgmentalism, and suddenly, all of a sudden, the courtroom turned into a party. And there was a big banquet, and I was at the center of it. Towards my right was my Christian friends, towards my left, and everywhere uh, there were the not so Christian friends. It was a party, and we all enjoyed. And it was time to leave, and suddenly it was almost like a judgment time. And I was wearing my backpack with my laptop in, and about to cross over to the other side. I don't know what other side was, but it was like a baptism pool. And somehow I thought I could swim through the baptism pool, and I began to swim, and suddenly realized I couldn't because I'm scared of swimming in deep waters. I don't mind swimming pools, but it was deep waters, and I began to drown. And all of a sudden, from the steps, I had a pastor friend who came and said, "Hey, listen, I'm going to rescue you." I did not ask him for help, but he just reached out and pulled me out. And the first thing that I did was, "Hey, listen, I need to check my laptop." I didn't even tell him thank you for rescuing me, but I said I need to check my laptop. So I opened my laptop, and it was still wet, and it was all wet. And then he said, "No problem, it's going to be fine." He said, "I have the same laptop, so just save everything, and then you can transfer the files to my laptop, and I can help you with that." And after that, everybody left, and I bid farewell to everybody. And they got down the stairs and onto the main road, and I said bye. And that's it. It was the end of my dream. What do I make of it? I'm not really sure, because on one side, I felt there's a lot of judgmentalism that comes from the religious Christian lot of your own identity, and on the other side, there are people who hang out with you but don't judge you. Two sides of the world that we are living in. Two types of people: one judge, one don't judge. I mean, good question to ask. Are you the one who judges, or are you the one who accepts? And I think when I look at the Bible, it's more of God is patient with everyone. It's rather the people who want to condemn and judge. But at the same time, those people who do pass judgment are the ones who are eventually going to you at some point. So, yes, I do hate people who judge me, but I am grateful for the ones who rescue me also. I see that God as a judge, which I don't like, but I also see him as a rescuer, and I'm grateful for that. That's the end of my dream analysis. Tell me about your dream, and maybe we can chat about it more. Bye.